There it goes. I don't know why I always experience so much lagging. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see and hear me okay. Like, I don't know. I'm still getting used to all this going live, and I'm trying to figure out all the issues I'm having as far as like lagging and stuff. So, I don't know. I'm working on it, you guys. I promise I'm working on it. And I know you guys are probably wondering, like, oh, she's going live again. You guys are probably going to get sick of seeing my face. But I felt like I needed to do this live today, you guys. I had such a huge revelation earlier, and I felt like I come on here and talk to you guys and own my situation, and help me to confront what's going on because I'm able to give over this hump, this hurdle that is my keto journey. Um Hi James. Um, so yeah, and when I did my live on, I think it was Saturday, Friday or Saturday, what's been going on with me. And I think, in all of my updates over how I was doing, honest about how I was doing. Like, I suffer from, I always want for perfection. I want to perfect, and mentally I know perfection exists, and to chase this, at least in my opinion, that's how I feel about never achieve that, but continue to chase it. And so I never really tell you guys like how that's starting this channel. But I also wanted to share my journey. And so I'm gonna go ahead, what's going on with me right now. So as I said previous live, so nice in the comments. Thank you so much. Hi. Oh, thank you guys. I just lately I have been under a lot of stress, like seriously a lot of stress. And I don't do so well with stress. Like I stress about a lot of things, but when things get really bad for me, then they start to manifest themselves in not so healthy. So now right now at this point, I am um, really getting to that point where it's manifesting itself in my diet more than it ever has before. So I know I told you guys recently that I started drinking coffee. I was never a coffee drinker before, but I've started drinking coffee. And I think I spoke about this in another one of my update videos where I talked about realizing that sweetener is having an effect on me, like when I have too much. So lately, I have been consuming coffee a lot. And every time I drink coffee, I have it with sweetener. And so I realized that I am doing the exact same thing that I was doing before with soda. I'm doing that now with coffee. Like, for 17 years, I was using soda as a way to self soothe for, the things I was going through in my life. And then I finally kicked that addiction, and I finally start to try to be better and find healthier ways to deal with stuff and get myself physically in a better state and whatnot. But now that I have hit a really high peak of stress, I found that I'm doing the same thing with coffee. A lot of sweets. I've never really eaten a lot of sweets. So I've never used food as a way to self soothe. But I've I realized that now coffee is starting to become what soda was for me. And that's not good, you guys. Like, that's really not good, especially not for me, an ex soda addict. And it's been making my weight fluctuate, and not in just a small amount. Um, to date, the lowest I've gotten to was 204.6. Day I weighed in at 209 after a couple of days ago being 205. So I know that the sweetener that is not good because I'm having way more than I've ever had previously. Like, I've never had this much sweetener, but I've also never been under this much stress. And so I've been just allowing myself to indulge and self-soothe. And so I didn't really want to, um look take a close look at that. I really didn't. I started telling myself what I wanted to hear to make it okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I started telling myself, "Oh, you know what? It's just one day. Take a day, enjoy the coffee or eat whatever you want to eat. You've earned it. You've lost all this weight. You've earned the day." And so I would tell myself that and I'd be like, "You know what? Yeah, I did. I earned that." And then that one day would turn into a few days. And then the next time that would happen, it turned into like a 2 week period. And then this last time, it turned into almost a 2 month period. So I've been finding ways to justify like my bad habit right now. And when I realized that I'm reverting back to my old ways, like it was not a good moment for me. It was not an easy moment to, you know, come to terms with and to really have to take that hard look at myself and be like, "Hey, you know, you're doing something that's unhealthy right now. You're going back to bad behavior and that's going to lead you down a path that you don't want to be in." And so I really had to take a look at myself this morning in the mirror. Like literally, I looked at myself in the mirror because I'm like, you're up a few pounds. And even though 5 pounds might not seem like a lot, 4 or 5 pounds might not seem like a lot, you guys, I got all the way up to 213 at one point last month. So I have just been allowing myself to fluctuate. And I've never done that before in my keto journey. So I've never gotten to that point where I've gone back and put on almost 10 pounds. So I know I've got some stuff to deal with and I've got to really, really rein some stuff in because I'm not doing so well when it comes to my stress right now. So I just, the main reason why I wanted to come on here and share that with you guys is because when we think about starting these diets and changing our way of eating and all that stuff, a lot of the times we focus a lot on the foods and we talk a lot about the foods and what we can eat and what we can't eat and so forth and so on. And we don't talk enough about the mental aspect of it. And I don't really talk enough about the mental aspect of it. And mentally right now, I'm not in such a good place with my keto journey because I'm allowing myself to veer off course. And it doesn't feel good. Let me tell you, it doesn't feel good to know that, like, I know I'm not doing what's right. And yet somehow I feel like I can't even control it all the times, you know? Like, I will seriously tell myself every time I do it, every day I do it, every day I do it, I drink way too much coffee, I get way too much sweetener in me, and I get on the scale the next day and I'm up a pound or I'm up 2 pounds. And then I tell myself that day, "Oh my God, you're not going to do this again." And then my meal time comes around and I can eat. And then something just clicks and I'm like, "Oh, just relax. It's okay. It's just one day. You got time. You can fix this." And so I've been doing that the last couple of months. And, you know, it's I can't keep doing that. I can't keep telling myself it's fine, it's okay, because right now it's only been an extra 9, 10 pounds, but that can easily go up to 20 pounds, 30 pounds, if I keep being so lax with myself and not wanting to confront my problems or my issues that is causing me to do this. So, I just wanted to share that because I feel like, so if I can read, I am right now struggling in their journey um because of stress. And and maybe you're doing the same thing. You're consuming too much sweetener and it's okay. You can always get back on track. You can always get back on course. It's best to just stop, take a look at what's really wrong because there's something going on. And like, I didn't want to really look at what those somethings were. And so I had to do that today. And when I realized at 1:30 in the morning, I had broken my fast. Like, I stopped eating at 8, and by 1:30, I felt like I needed to have coffee. Like, I felt like I needed to have it. And I know what triggered that moment, but it's just the fact that I found a way to justify me breaking my fast. I've never broken my fast that early. Like, holy crap, I got a problem. So I had to really look at that. And I was watching one of my YouTubers who really inspired me in the beginning of my journey, Tammy from Keto and the Chaos. If you don't watch her or haven't heard of her, please check out her channel. She really inspired me to get started on my journey because she started from almost where I did. I think she started at 374 or 375 pounds, and I started. So she lost 200 pounds. And so that made me feel like if she could do it, I could do it. I really wanted to the weight because I saw that she went from such a large amount and came down. But she was talking about how, she got a bit off course and now she's getting back on track, and she's doing she's changing up the way she's eating a little bit, trying to get back on track. And now she's at the lowest she's ever been in her keto journey. And that really inspired me to be like, okay, you need to get your butt in gear. And so now that's what I'm doing. I have taken a look at the issue. I am going to try my best to get back on track. I'm going to try my best to stay focused. I'm going to try my best to deal with my stress. And when I feel those moments like I want to self-soothe, I'm going to look at what is causing my stress in that moment and how I can possibly find another way to alleviate that, because I'm going backwards and it's not good. It's not good. I don't like it. So what I'm doing for the next 30 days, you guys, right now, I'm stripping it down to the basics with my keto. I'm going to probably meal prep all my meals for the next 30 days and just keep it. Oh, that's my alarm so I can eat dinner. Sorry. But I'm going to try to keep it very basic. I want to try to lose 10 pounds and be under 200 finally in the next 30 days. That is my goal. I've had to set myself a new smaller goal and focus on that. Like, I usually try to go off of 30-pound increments, and that's how I've been doing it. I take pictures of myself after every 30 pounds I lose, and it hit me that I should have already lost another 30 pounds and been able, but I haven't because I have not been doing what I'm supposed to do these past few months. Oh, thank you, Alice. Yeah, James, I know. I know it's not just about the weight. I do. I know that. Um and the thing is that I kept telling myself that, it's not just about the weight and you've got time to get the weight off. And I felt like the more I kept telling myself that, though, the more it allowed me to keep doing the bad behavior I was doing. And I'm not trying to be obsessive about my weight loss and in a hurry to get to the finish line because I've already planned this journey to be, from the beginning I set a realistic goal of 2 to 2.5 years to try to lose the 225 pounds or 226 pounds I needed to lose. Like, I set a realistic goal. I know I've still got plenty of time, but I know I'm not doing the program that I set up for myself. Like, I'm not doing it. And even though I'm not going off keto, I'm adding too much protein. I'm adding too much fat at times. And I'm consuming too much sweetener lately through coffee. And so it's no good because that's not how I've been doing keto up until the last 4 months. So I've really been struggling the last 4 months to, stay on course. And I'm just not pleased with myself because this is not this is not my plan. This is not the path that I've been on. And I've been able to stay on course, and now I've allowed myself to be, knocked off. And I really, but thank you so much, James, for your comment and for sharing that. Um, yeah, but the next 30 days, you guys, that's what I'm doing. I'm breaking it down. I'm keeping it simple. I'm probably going to do mostly a lot of meats, vegetables, probably some nuts, maybe some yogurts. I'm keeping it really simple, you guys. Um, I'm going to I'm probably going to journal this next 4 weeks. I'll take pictures of my food. I'll share with you guys everything that I'm doing for the next 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks. It depends on like when I weigh myself, but I'll be doing a 12-hour fast so I can jumpstart my weight loss cycle again. So I'm going to be doing 2 meals a day for the next week or two. And then I'll go back into my OMAD, and hopefully I can meet this goal. Hopefully I can get myself back on track, back on course, and back to doing, back to my journey, because I really like that I set up for myself, and I hate that I'm not following that, because it was working. It was working, and now I'm not doing what I need to do. So I just wanted to come on here and share my struggle with you guys, just because people struggle too. And I should share that. I don't want to just share my successes when I lose so much weight or whatnot. And that's great when I'm able to lose weight and whatnot. But that's not always the case. We don't always lose weight. Sometimes we struggle. Sometimes, we let outside things influence us and interfere with things. And that's my problem right now. And so I'm working to fix that. And I feel like this is step one for me: confronting the problem, being open and honest with you guys. My way of, not confront it, it keeps me able to do all the stuff that I shouldn't be doing, because I'm not willing to confront it, which is why I was able to have a 7. I didn't want to confront it. I refused to confront it. And so I don't want that to be the same thing here with coffee. I don't want to turn that into a soda addiction. So that's all I came on here to say today, you guys. I just wanted to come on here. I just wanted to tell you guys my truth, what I'm dealing with right now, what's going on with me, and how I plan to fix it. So I'll probably come on here once a week. Either I'll try to do a live. I don't know. I'll have to see what I can do about the lagging. But if I can't do lives, then I'll just post a once a week video showing you guys what I'm eating throughout the week, and maybe some of my meal prep, how I'm doing that. And hopefully the weight will start to come back off, and I can finally get under 200 like I've been trying to do for so long. So thank you guys for popping in here with me and listening to me. It's been a big help. I'm so serious. I appreciate you guys being here. And I appreciate your love and your support. It's just it just means so much. And I hope you guys got to see the chocolate cake video, and you guys are really enjoying that, and you guys get to make it. And oh, there was a typo on the recipe, on the written recipe. So I fixed it. It was for the oat fiber. It originally said 1 cup when it should have said half a cup. I fixed it. So if you downloaded that, go ahead and get another download so you can be able to make the cake recipe right. And I hope you guys really do enjoy it and love it as much as I do. And so I'm going to get out of here now. It's my eating window, so I'm going to go and eat my second meal. I don't really know what I'm having just yet, but it's going to be something super clean, super healthy, and I'm going to stay on course, you guys. So thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.